Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Frank Spencer, Mr. Chatsworth, and today we're going to be diving into the Northridge real estate market for the latest updates and insights that you need to know. Whether you're a buyer, a seller, or simply curious about the market trends, we've got you covered. And in this video, we'll examine the metrics, including the median list price, average days on market, and the market action index, among others. These indicators provide a clear picture of where Northridge real estate market stands right now and how it may impact your buying or selling decisions. We're here to break down what these numbers mean for you. So stick around as we navigate through the current landscape of the Northridge real estate market. Let's get started. So let's go ahead and get this started now. First, as always, let's take a look at the market action index. Uh, as most of you know, if you've seen any of my videos before, I think this is one of the most important parts of the market update. And most importantly, not so much for where the needle is, as much as where the needle is going. So let's explore that just a little bit. So I want you to think of the real estate market as a pendulum, back and forth. It swings, and um, Wayne Gretzky once said, "I don't play where the puck is. I play to where the puck is going." And this market action index really, if we look at the trend lines, tells us exactly where the market is going. So right now, we're seeing a market action index of 44. So that's pretty good. And for those of you again who haven't seen this, 30 is kind of the divider line. Anything 30 or below, you're in a buyer's market. Anything 31 or above, you're in a seller's market. And obviously, the lower that number is, the more leverage a buyer has. The higher that number is, the more leverage a seller has. But the devil is in the details here. So what I want to do first is go ahead and just take a look at the trend line for the market action index. So as you can see, our 7-day average is like bouncing all over the place. Is the market up? Is the market down? We don't pay a lot of attention to the 7-day average, but we do pay attention to this trend line here. And so we kind of peaked in this latest trend line. We kind of peaked right about April, May of 2024. And since then, we've seen a steady decline. Now, a little bit of a caveat. So, do I think the market is trending downward and buyers just need to hang out just a little bit longer and they'll have all the leverage they need in the market? No, I don't think so. For a couple of reasons. One, for the first time in at least a year, we saw more sales month over month, year over year, than we did over the previous year. So we're starting to see the market find its equilibrium again. Now, part of that could be and is involving interest rates are starting to come down. We're starting to see buyers come back into the market. We are seeing inventories go up, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Um, but we're a normal neutral type of market where there's no advantage on either side. Typically, historically, is about 6 months. We're still hovering right about 2.5, 3 months inventory. So we're not terribly stressed by inventory, even though those numbers are coming up. Buyers are coming back into the market, and conceivably, if everything keeps going the way it's going, we might see prices go up still this year, another 2 or 3%. So buyer's action index trend line is starting to go up a little bit, but certainly going back to May of last year, May, June. We've seen a downward trend. We think that's going to reverse. We've just come off 23 and 24 for number of sales. Worst 2 years in the last 40 years, going all the way back to the Reagan years. Um, but I think we're starting to find our equilibrium and the market's going to change. So let's look at the numbers, see what they mean, and take a quick look at the trends. Let's start here. Go back to median list price. Take a look at that graph. Median list price level. That's what I mean. We kind of found our equilibrium. And again, this is going back to again June, so no change there. We're kind of at a stasis in the Northridge market. So again, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. Northridge, you're in good shape. You're actually in very good shape. So investors and first time home buyers can buy with a little bit of confidence. Sellers are going to sell, and it's going to take a little bit longer, but we'll talk about that in just a minute. Let's go to average days on market. And what are we looking at? Average days on market right now, slight dip down in the last day or so, but we're looking at right about 90-day average, and that's kind of typical for the region. Um, Look at that trend line. Trend line's going up, and again, remember I said we just came off an improved month, and we're starting to see that slight little dip down. Let's see if that expands and becomes a real trend, or if it's just a moment in time. Be interesting to see. Now, one of the things that really I like to pay attention to, obviously, is first one, price decrease. What percentage of the market had a price decrease? And we can see right now that 37% of the market saw a price decrease. What's that trend look like? That's going up. So gone are the days where you could just name the price you want, even though it was not realistic, still sell your home and get a buyer to come in, waive all their protections, all their contingencies, and pay you bundles of money more than you were asking for, even though you were overpriced. Those days are gone. It's not where we're at. So just forget about that. You're going to have to negotiate a little bit. And because inventories are on that trend line going up, you're going to have to compete. So what? That's a normal market. That's healthy, and I actually kind of like again where this Northridge market truly is. So remember that number 37%, and let's go and look at number of properties that relisted. So as we look at that, there's a sharp spike up since about February or March of 2025 of properties that have had to relist. Now, 12.4 and 37, my book, that's really close to 50% of the homes that listed on the market that declared themselves available for sale. They had to rethink their strategy just a little bit. Either had to relist with a new agent or their current agent, or had to drop price in order to attract the buyers. So my suggestion to you, if you've watched my other videos, you've heard it before, but sometimes you have to hear it 5, 6, 7 times before you truly understand it. Price it right to start. It'll sell quicker. You won't be part of that average of 90 days on market. Now remember, average means half sold for in longer than 90 days, half sold for less than 90 days. And God help you, I don't want to ever be part of that part that takes 120, 200 days to sell. It's painful. Painful for the seller, painful for the agent, and listen to your agent price properly. So 50% having to redo it. Let's go ahead and take a look at that inventory trend because I do think that's important. And let's go down here. and we're starting to see a dip again. So we had a sharp rise up right about September, October of 2024. It kind of peaked in February, and that number's coming down. And again, that's indicative of a market that has kind of found its foundation and stability, and is on the road to recovery. Although at 44, that's pretty good market. I'll take that. I'll take that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. That wraps up our Northridge real estate market update for April 2025. We really hope you found this information valuable and insightful. Remember, staying informed about the market trends is key, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or simply keep tabs on the local real estate scene. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts about the Northridge market, please drop them in the comments below. I really love hearing from you and engaging in those conversations. So don't forget, like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates and tips on navigating the world of real estate. Your support helps us bring you the latest in insights and trends. Thanks for watching. And until next time, take care and stay informed. I'll see you in escrow.